Hello all, welcome back. As promised, I have come back with the entire video creation of how I created the Medusa. So in processing ID, we'll go through step by step and the movement with mouse. Okay. So first of all, let's take a look at the class structure and the functions that are there needed for creating the Medusa. Finally, the Medusa will look like this. It has got a setup function, a draw function. We have a static class called penner. Then we have TentaclePart class. Then we have tentacle class, and finally a creature class. So this completely comprises of the Medusa as a structure as well as ways to animate it. So this is the picture. You can keep an eye of the entire structural flow of the application. So let's start building the application. So I have the processing opening over here, IDE open. So I'll just click on file, I'll click on new, and a new sketchbook is created. We have nothing over here. So in order to terms of making it very fast, I've kept aside the entire code step by step across in a notepad, and as we go we'll start showing the steps. Okay, so first of all, the setup function. So the purpose of the setup function is to initialize the environment and create an instance of the creature class. Details we have made the size of the screen that's there 1900 into 1400 pixels. We are creating the new Medusa creature. Initiates the creature class with initial parameters, which will include position, radii, number of tentacles, tentacle length, tentacle segment size, and tentacle compactness. So let's do this. So I have kept it aside. First of all, you'll see that there is a variable called creature Medusa that is needed to create the variable. Then we start working with it. So we'll have it over here. This is a creature Medusa. Now, as I mentioned about the setup class, so this is the setup class where you have the new creature being created with p vector to initialize and also to find the pathways for the Medusa itself. Okay, so the setup is created. Okay, so now if you just move along, the next part is the draw function. We have the class structures and the function for that. We have a draw function. Purpose of it is like continuously update and redraws the screen, background clears, and we have the Medusa update method that updates the Medusa's position and tentacle animals based on mouse position. As we move the mouse, you will get to see the updates over here. And Medusa draw the Medusa creature on the canvas, and mouse press function. As we are using one Medusa, we don't need it right now, but I have kept that function itself. So this is the void draw function. We'll keep it over here. Okay. So after this, we define the penner static class. Purpose of it is provides an easing function for smooth animation. Contains a single method, ease in out expo, that calculates an exponential part in out value for the smooth transitions. Then we have the TentaclePart class. Purpose is to represent a segment of the tentacle, like the creature that we are creating. Details holds the position, dimensions, and the color of the tentacle segment. So we'll just update it accordingly. We are not using the mouse penner, so we have the penner class as well as tentacle that's been created. So we'll just copy it along. Accordingly, as you see right now, we'll define the tentacle class. Purpose is to represent the tentacle of the Medusa. We'll initialize the constructor, initialize the tentacle with the starting position, number of parts, dimensions, orientation and compactness details. We are considering the initializes the position, orientation and other parameters, then creates and position tentacle part instances of the term update method and draw method that are required for tentacle movement and all. So we have kept it aside. So here is the class tentacle, where within that we are having an update method as well as a draw method. Tentacle part is also set. Okay. Now from tentacle we are having a creature class. The purpose of creature class is to represent the Medusa creature. Constructor initializes the Medusa's position, size, number of tentacles, tentacle length as well as segment that's been there. Initialize the position, radiation, orientation, orientation, number of tentacles and tentacle length. Creates and positions tentacle instances around the creature's head. When we are creating the head structure, it is being updated, and we are calling in the update and the draw method for completing the entire class structure itself. So here is the class creature class itself. Class creature, we have different void update method as well as the draw method. We'll use it accordingly. So our code is ready to be implemented. So finally, as we see, like overall flow, what we have the setup that has been done. The setup function initializes the canvas and creates a creature instance. Then we have the draw loop. The draw function clears the canvas, updates the Medusa's position and tentacles and draws them. And finally, we have the mouse interaction. The mouse Medusa's position follow the mouse cursor, makes the tentacle appear to move fluidly. So we have implemented the entire flow as what you can say fluid, like a fast flowing animation. So let's see it in action right now. So here is the Medusa. We are able to move the Medusa along on the screen itself. So you can see how fast and fluid it is. So this is the first part where we have created the Medusa in action, and after that we would be applying different kind of AI based logic into it. So the journey continues. As I learn, I will share my experience. Thank you.